Morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm called Shangabashisha Nelson, Chairman LC5 Kabale District Local Government. And here I'm with immigration officers in Katuna, URA officers in Katuna, my fellow politicians, Chairman LC5 Gisoro, Mr. Abel Bizimana, our Member of Parliament Ruchiga, Honorable Roland Bish, and our Honorable Member of Parliament Rwanda West, Honorable Muntu Monjera. So we are very happy and we thank God that we are still breathing here in the Katuna border. So for us here on the Uganda side, we have never closed our border. Our border is ever open. What I can say now is to encourage our people, to encourage businessmen to come and start doing their business. Because for us here, on our side, we have never closed the border. So everyone in Katuna, in Uganda, on our side, please kindly come and do business. But on a special way, I want to thank our NRM government, led by His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Tibuhaburwa Museveni, for the good work, for the peace and the stability. Because for us here in Uganda side, he has tried to manage in terms of security and harmony. I want to thank General Kainerugaba Muhoozi for the good work, the incoming peacekeeper. We are very happy for him and we are very happy for initiating this project of reopening the border. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening. May God bless you. That's what I can say.
Have the Ugandans been allowed to cross over to Rwanda, the ones that are not truck drivers?
I will not talk much on that because for us here on Uganda side, the border is ever open. That one is going to be answered by Rwanda side.
You have been in a meeting with the Rwanda side and we have seen Ugandans going there. Why was there a meeting?
I can't say much on that unless we get a spokesperson from Rwanda and tell us what has been happening. That's what I have been. Thank you. Maybe if my colleague, Chairman Gisoro, and
those going to the meeting, and I've seen Ugandans going there. So what is the stake of the Ugandans who have gone in there and their passports have not been stamped?
I think for me, what I have said is enough. Thank you.
But the commissioner has been there. Commissioner, what has been
Our going to Rwanda this morning was specifically to work out modalities on how we are going to clear cargo. I am a commissioner for customs. So we normally have what we call a one-stop border post. So usually Rwandan officials come and work on the Ugandan side, Ugandan officials go and work on the Rwanda side. So that's what we're discussing in Rwanda. And we've agreed that that one is going to be reviewed in a week's time because of connection challenges. So for the start, we'll be working in our respective one sides of the border. So that's what we really picked from the meeting. The others were to do with immigration. That's why I went with my colleague from immigration. But it was to do with normal clearance. Normal clearance of persons will be the way it is being done at Kajitumba, at Chanika, even Katuna is open, the way those borders have been working. But before they would not allow any person to cross. So now it will be open. The way Kajitumba people are crossing is the way Katuna people will be crossing, is the way Chanika they will be crossing. The way it is even on Rusumo with Burundi.
Your name again?
Abel Kagumire, Commissioner Customs.
Does that mean that the Ugandans have been allowed to cross over?
Yeah, following the protocol.
Of course, now what is happening at Kajitumba and the Ugandans crossing and Rwandans coming in. And this border no one has been passing. Now they will be allowed to pass. But now they have to follow, I think, the rules of the other country. The protocols of the other country.
What are they?
Now, you want me to speak on behalf of Rwanda? You want me to do what?
I think I would wish to draw to your attention. The communique of the Rwanda government about the reopening of this border. The second last paragraph states it very clearly that the border operations will reopen just like all the other land borders of Rwanda and Uganda, and actually with the other countries are doing. What is emphasized therein is that priority is given to cargo trucks. Regarding the humans, we follow the East African COVID protocols. So what is very important to understand is that the reopening of the border is still within this COVID period. So what you have been going through at Kajitumba, at Chanika, and elsewhere is what will pertain here. Of course, when we talk of cargo trucks, the trucks are not driverless. The important thing is that non-essential travel is not encouraged. And this is not because of this border, but this is because of COVID. However, the ministries of health for the two countries are going to work out modalities, and in due course the public will be informed about the normal smooth travel. I'm West J. Marcelino. I'm Assistant Commissioner, Immigration Inspections.
We just wanted to know, you said, so what happens when the drivers reach here?
The drivers of cargo trucks have priority to move. If there are emergencies, there are modalities they have been handling, that's how they will be handled. That's why we talked of non-essential travel. Essential travel has priority. Non-essential travel will be worked out in the framework of the two ministries of health. Otherwise, what is pertaining now is the protocols of the East African community.
What happens on your side when the drivers reach here?
What happens?
The commissioner has stated it here. The chairman has stated it here. Uganda borders to every country have been open. We have no restrictions whatsoever.
We just wanted to know if, let's say, from the other side, the truck comes, what is it that you're looking at?
The first truck has just entered Uganda, and the drivers have been cleared. And we are waiting for other trucks from both directions. Trucks from Uganda into Rwanda are welcome. Trucks from Rwanda into Uganda are welcome.
So when they come in terms of checks and what?
Now, that is a detail. That is a detail. But the customs, what do you call them? The customs requirements have got to be met with. The port health requirements have got to be met with. And the normal immigration requirements have got to be met with. Maybe just to remind you, since I happen to work with immigration, remember that Rwanda and Uganda are members of the East African community. Uganda and Rwanda also belong to the Northern Corridor Transport Arrangement, whereby even with national identity cards of either countries can work. The only clarification is it should be essential travel. And of course also residents of either country. If you are a Ugandan resident in Rwanda, it's essential travel. If you are Rwandan resident in Uganda, it is essential travel.
What is that travel that is not essential?
Casual visits are non-essential travel.
And those will travel after the modalities have been worked.
Yeah, those will be clarified. The modalities for that travel will be clarified in due course.
So is it still forbidden right now?
It's not forbidden.
So what you're basically not clear. You're saying the non-essential travel the modality will be communicated in due course. Again, at the same time, you're telling us that it's not forbidden.
Colleagues worldwide, non-essential travel is discouraged. Not so?
If someone came and they were going to Rwanda or Katuna, what happened?
If it is essential travel, you will be cleared. If it's non-essential travel, you will be advised how to handle it.
How are the tourists going to be handled?
I think we will have to get clarification from the relevant ministries, particularly the Ministry of Health. For us here, we were here to work out modalities and the framework of the normal and cleared travel.
What's the fate of the Ugandans that just so far in Uganda?
I think there are relevant officers, let them go in, they will be assisted appropriately.